Moshi moshi. Kokujin desu desu. Small Joe, look at it. Well, I mean, other Joe. But you can actually cut this all and just start again.
I was about to say, it wasn't as good as I thought it would. Hey there, everyone, and welcome back to Super Other Mafioso 2. Thanks for fucking that up.
I mean, because just a prelude of the type of jokes that probably will appear later on.
I don't know, actually, I haven't watched that chapter for anyone, so I'm actually kind of scared, but also kind of intrigued on to see what we get with this comedy interlude thing. So today we take a little bit of a break from seducing, I guess, from seducing women, even though, you know, even though comedy is totally a woman thing, or so they say. I think. I mean, it also works on every other human being, I would say.
Yes. They also say that if you can comedy, you know, you maybe have a small game and that will please them.
Yeah, that for everyone that didn't understand that. Leo has a big comedy gig. Can he make a good impression and win over the audience? Goal is to get rebooked for future gigs. So this right
His
here...
name is Leo.
My name is Leo. So this is actually... with this we can actually see if we are good at making what we do or not. But I mean, you know, obviously, like, I think it's stand-up thing, I think. Which is a little bit... Well, it looks like he's doing, like, stand-up things. But what we do, obviously, is... How do you call it? Like, spark of the moment comedy, you know? I can't think of the original name of it. Like, we don't pre-write stuff. At least that's what we tell you guys out there.
By the way, it's weird, you know, but while you were saying all of that, I was thinking about was Cannibal Holocaust, you know, the name of the movie for some reason. I don't know why.
Why do you think about that?
I don't know, maybe it was the scripted thing that brought it to mind, or maybe who knows?
Yeah, when I think about scripted comedy, I also think of Cannibal Holocaust.
Well, I mean, the music was kind of comedic, you know?
For Cannibal Holocaust?
Yes, wasn't it?
Apparently you watched that more than I do, because I don't remember. I remember only bits and pieces of it. Pun intended, by the way.
Well, I only watched it in YouTube, you know, one of these great clips. Well, actually, the entire movie was there, I think. I was just, you know...
Yeah, didn't I send you that? I think I did.
Yeah, it was you, actually. You were the one to blame for these tendency now to watch movies in YouTube, huh?
Yeah, sure. So well, that's bad movies, though, obviously. The bad ones are always on YouTube. Well, aside from, obviously, Ju-On, there are some exceptions.
I was going to say.
So let's see.
You say that at the last second.
If we have the comedy. Oh, wait.
Hey, Richard, how's it
Hard
going?
potato.
Yeah, oh, he has an accent.
Hey, do you remember? You're still...
Hold on, gonna make
in Japanese.
Yeah, nice one. Hey, could you do me a favour and just make sure you don't bring Mahmood? Because last time he was here, he got up on stage. It was an absolute disaster. Had big agents in to see me. He ended up getting more laughs than me when he got his ass out. Yeah, they signed Darius Davies instead. Yeah, they probably do regret that now. Anyway,
Oh, he's
man,
Irish,
cool,
I love
see
it.
you later on. Cheerio.
Don't bring him on stage. Ooh, oh my god.
Jesus descends from heaven.
Totally.
And it's him, right? It couldn't be anyone else. Wait for it. Yeah. It's Jesus.
I thought it was Leo at first.
No.
God, it's like a horror movie.
And he died. For a second I thought he was falling forward.
My apostles did a good job.
You were thinking that.
So either we get a Las Vegas introduction, we get a respectful introduction, or we get a jaded introduction.
But why don't we get the gangster introduction, you know, because if it's an MC introducing, it should be a gangster.
Not bad. +3. or plus 69, whatever you prefer. So I'm gonna leave it up to you. I think Las Vegas introduction would be like, weighing in at 230 pounds and shit like that.
Well, what is a jaded introduction?
I have no idea. Should we pick it?
Yes, actually, when in doubt, pick the thing that you don't know about.
Let's see.
Mhm.
Let's see if the apostle agrees.
I know. I was there for all of them. 28 acts, too many. Only 2 of them were funny. Anyway, I'm so sorry, sir. I don't think you're going to get a second date. Well, that brings us to the penultimate act in this evening of jolly entertainment.
He believes in what he
He's from
says.
Scotland. Tall.
Scottish.
Never heard of him, but I think
there
he's
we go.
good. Well, I'm hoping he is. So, sorry, let me just check something.
Your manhood?
Yeah, that is the only place he
Hey, I'm
hasn't
the
checked
one that
yet.
stands there. Fuck's sake.
Wow.
Your final act. Can you please give him a warm round of applause?
You could have just, invented a name. Well, that'd be nice.
Mr. Leo Curse. Hello. You might as well, you're here now. Hello, good evening.
Great introduction, thank you. Oh, okay. I thought we actually...
Oh, no comment, okay.
I thought we would. Welcome, everyone. Joke about a health scare. Breastfeeding joke. I guess breastfeeding, right?
Yeah, of course, If we're going down, we go down with everything.
We are like the Titanic. You're gonna drown with all of us.
Oh man, it's Leo, I saw something terrible the other day. Like a woman was thrown out of a cafe for breastfeeding in public. I thought this was terrible. Well, I approve of breastfeeding in public. Do you all approve of breastfeeding in public?
I guess.
Fantastic. Get up here, I'm starving.
And the guy behind, looking at him like, look at this hungry. But, like Jesus, you gotta be hated,
Yeah, true. I know there were some laughs. Evil puns. Sounds good. Self-deprecating joke about Scottish food. Disgusting hay fever joke. Susan Bale joke.
Who is Susan Boyle?
I heard the name before. Like,
Yes, me too.
I think, is it a news anchor or something? I'm not
Is that
entirely sure.
is maybe a Susan that boils things in a pot? I don't know.
+3. Don't steal Leo's spotlight. This
Of
one
course,
sounds funny.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds, Go ahead.
I love coming to the city, but man, I get hay fever here, and I hate hay fever. It's the most disgusting of all the ailments. Do you know what hay fever is caused by? It's caused by pollen. Do you know what pollen is? It's plant jizz. Every summer, the little flowers come out, the little dicks come out the middle of the flowers, the jizz is like dry, dust up into the air, like all goes up, all kinds of stuff, all the different like plant jizz. It's disgusting, like Dumfries swimming pool. And it goes in your eyes, goes in my eyes, goes in little kids' eyes. We're all getting bukkakied by plants. Nothing we can
Yeah,
do
you
about
see,
it.
so the Japanese didn't
The
invent
plants have
it,
made it a bit smarter. The bees to do the dirty work for them. Like they leave bee food out for the bee, and the bee flies along. It sees this food, and it's like, oh, bee food. I'm going to eat some of that. Flies down, starts eating this.
Yeah, but-
It's down there. The plant gets its dick out, starts jizzing up the side of the bee's leg, like get that jizz up your leg, you bastard. Absolutely disgusting. The bee flies off. The fact it's been spun.
I wonder how many takes did it take all these people to actually not laugh at this.
Flies down, starts eating more of this food. While it's down there, the fanny flower gets its fanny and starts rubbing up and down the bee's leg, like, oh, get that jizz up my fanny.
This is. Oh, he's drinking pollen.
Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. But I go down to the park and wank on one tree to try and make it sneeze. All of a sudden, I'm the bad guy.
We know Richard's comedy
We've
now.
got a special guest in the audience tonight. My friend Richard is here. Everybody
Oh, yeah.
say hello, Richard.
Everyone, hey.
And ladies ladies, Richard's single. Richard, I'm going to try and find you a girlfriend tonight. All the single ladies, make some noise. Sorry, Richard, I tried.
Self-deprecating stuff about being tall. Hashtag MeToo joke. Joke about fitness challenges. Me too.
Me too, of course.
Yeah. I see we are on the same wavelength in this one.
Maybe I'm getting older, but I don't understand all the stuff that people complain about these days. Like some of the Me Too stuff, I totally get it. Guys like Harvey Weinstein, that guy's an animal. You know what I mean? That guy should be in jail. But some of the other people, like somebody complained that Dustin Hoffman asked her for a blowjob like 20 years ago or whatever, and she felt uncomfortable. It's terrible that she felt uncomfortable, but that's how we get blowjobs. You gotta be proactive about it. You gotta get out there and start asking the tough questions.
Well, that guy's enjoying it as well, you know.
To fall in your dick. And then I've got to do all the like, in relationships. We've got to get out there. Like if women just met us halfway, if like a woman came up to me and was like, "Do you want a blowjob?"
Yeah, there you go.
I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't have to ask anybody for a blowjob.
Well, there was audience laughter there.
I don't know what's going on in my testicles.
Which is Richard.
The weirdest part of the human body, all wrinkled up. Mine look like Gordon Ramsay's. Like if he was a werewolf, and they're constantly.
That was actually good,
constantly doing this weird slow dance, just gently adjusting, like gently rolling over each other, adjusting for heat or optimal sperm
But
production.
no one has left
Have
the
you ever sat and
room
watched
yet.
this?
Success.
Not mine. Like,
Definitely.
Richard, have you ever sat and watched your testicles?
Yeah, they just keep moving.
Yeah, this is a wise man who knows the pleasures of looking at your testicles. If you haven't seen this, go to the toilets after the show. Look at your testicles. If you don't have
What are they actually enjoying, eh?
Just follow Richard. He's going to give a demonstration.
There we go. Okay, next joke about sex, about doing a shit on holiday. Nightclubs or oh my god, fat activists.
Ooh, yeah, it's between B and D here, I guess. I'm not sure which one
A is also
will bring
kind
us lower to hell.
It's also kind of, A could also be funny.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know, can be, but can be fun as well. Fat activists, I think that is the most offensive one.
I think good that you have your scope out for that. I think, by the way, it's safe to say that we have to play this multiple times to see each and every single one of the jokes. So D?
Yeah.
Thought
Let's
the
give
same,
it a
actually.
D.
Yeah.
You gotta watch
So far
what
it's
you
going-
say
going
these
good.
days. Like people get so offended. I was doing this show
There we
in
go.
America last year, and I did like a little joke about, you know,
Talking about
fat
Hardgate.
people, whatever. Somebody in the audience thought I was being mean to fat people, and I was. But they thought I was being mean to fat people, and they got really angry about it, and they went away and they blogged about it on the internet with their pudgy little fingers. And then I was doing this show in London, and I'm not joking, because of this blog, fat activists turned up to demonstrate against my show. I'm not joking, halfway through the show, these fat activists stood up, kind of slowly, and they were like, "We are fat activists." And I had to agree with them. They were fat as fuck activists. I mean that's got to be a tough job, by the way, being a fat activist. Because if you get too active, you.
But I can actually see this happening in American Dad, you know?
Yeah,
Get
true.
away by walking up a flight of stairs. And they just stayed at the bottom, and they were like, "There's a vending machine here. We'll leave it." Yeah, nothing's harder than trying to make women come. Like the female orgasm is the hardest thing to achieve. In the
What?
world.
Great.
My ex-girlfriend, we used to be in bed. Like me coming, I'm so quick. I'm like Michelin engineer in Germany or something.
Eh, you like, say that?
Engine, like, yeah, there'd have been 2.5 teaspoons of semen in 0.0016 seconds. Like my ex-girlfriend would be lying in bed and she'd be like, "Make me come, give me an orgasm." Like, I've got no idea why she sounds like a Scottish man. She'd like, "Make me come," and it was like the internet download bar. Like, it's gonna be 30 minutes, it's gonna be 10 minutes, it's gonna be 1 minute, it's gonna be 30 seconds, it's gonna be 5 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 seconds.
It has to be reset.
It's gonna be 5 seconds, it's gonna be 5 seconds. It's gonna be.
Yeah, but we're making people laugh. This can't be.
Did me laugh? More shit
Yeah,
part.
but why?
Supermarket checkout or testicles on holiday.
Ooh, before shit on holiday, not testicles on holiday.
It's holiday themed for sure. That reminds me of the Dota Cinema guy, by the way. You know,
What is that?
because he always, for some reason, he never says like balls or anything. He always says testicles. And there was one part, by the way, they made like a really terrible rap at the beginning of Fails of the Week. And then he was like, hit it, Sunsfan, and the only thing he managed to get out, testicles, testicles in my face. Damn.
Testicles on holiday, perhaps.
Yeah. Thought the same, actually.
Yeah, we were all talking about Richard's testicles earlier. Like, at my age, my testicles are starting to sag. Like, it's crazy. This got me into trouble on holiday last year. I was in the south of France with my ex-girlfriend. Like, she wasn't my ex-girlfriend then, that was weird, but we were down on the beach and she said there's nobody about, should we sunbathe naked? And I was like, yeah, brilliant, let's do it. So I whipped my shorts off. I'm lying there on the sun lounger, I'm on holiday, I'm warm, I'm relaxed. Like, unbeknownst to me, my testicles were also on holiday and warm and relaxed, and they softened and melted through the slats in the sun lounger. Like a Terminator melting through the prison bars. Like an octopus going through a maze. I had no idea until my girlfriend wakes me up going, Leo, get your clothes on, there's people coming. I was like, what the fuck? Well, I reached over to grab my towel. The fucking sun lounger came with me. I'm lying there on the sand with this white plastic sun lounger pinned to my arse, just screaming in agony. I've got no idea what's going on. My girlfriend looks over and sees my balls just quivering against the back of it, just quivering like a scared little hamster. And she just reaches over and thumbs them through to the other side.
Like an octopus come through me.
Fire my agent now. Bye.
What? That was it?
Leo Curse.
Well,
I knew he was going to be bad. I didn't know he was going to be shit.
Jesus.
Do not worry, we will not be asking him back again.
What?
We will not be paying him. And if anybody wants to give him a slap, he will be in the car park in 5 minutes. Leo Curse.
remember the name?
Honestly, I'm really sorry.
We were kicking it, yo.
No.
What?
So yeah, you chose a bunch of the shit jokes and got the worst end.
How you dare judge my comedy?
weren't very funny.
Shut up, Rochelle. Raclette.
Well, they say we did a good job, you know, picking up the serious jokes. That takes a skill.
Yeah. I mean, we were... No. I know. No.
And we send it to heaven. Nope.
No. I refuse to believe any of that fucking shit happened. How dare they insult our comedy genius brains?
Comedy is as simple as testicles and shit, you know. But people refuse to acknowledge this.
I mean,
They're unbelievable.
that was 18 minutes. I mean, we can go for it again if you want. Choose the other
Go
ones.
ahead. Let's try to make it good now.
Whoops.
Like we went for the shittiest, and let's try to become Jesus now.
Not necessarily, but we have 30% concluded. So let's see. Obviously, I also have the walkthrough for this to get all the good endings. And I know of one thing: the disgusting hay fever joke is actually the one we were supposed to go for.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the right decision actually on this one. But that's the only thing I know.
Well, people actually laughed after that, didn't they? Even if during the thing they didn't.
That's what I mean. Like we had a bunch of laughs. I feel like there were rare instances where only Richard laughed.
But let's not go with your, hacking guides. Let's just do it real, like real man.
Well, obviously. So we go for respectful.
Well, we could go for respectful if it was written with 2 C's, but since it isn't, maybe Las Vegas.
All right, you convinced me. Not this guy again.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ah, there we go.
Welcome to the MGM Live, Las Vegas. Sponsored by Diet Coke, Coca-Cola, Fantarade, and Heinz Soup.
Ooh.
Bringing you the undisputed
Heinz.
comedy champion of the world.
Heinz in Japan, by the way, actually.
289 pounds and 15 jokes and 28 laughs per minute world title. We used to give a big Las Vegas round of applause to Mr.
Hulk Hogan.
Leo
I will take that.
That was good.
Well, that was funny. And he looks like the warden from, Shawshank Redemption from the side, actually.
Health scare?
No, let's just welcome everyone first, just...
Damn, you're boring.
Nah, we gotta go, every good story has its intro, we got to get a good intro.
Nah, I don't believe in foreplay, but okay, let's see.
Hello,
Mhm.
it's Leo. I'm from Scotland. Any Scottish people in? Yeah. Nice to see you out spending money. That's pretty nice.
I'm in their brain now.
It didn't work then. At first it seemed like it was wrong decision, but...
Evil pun?
Well, since we started with the Scottish theme, perhaps we should go for Scottish food. Everyone can relate to food, they can understand it.
But you need to mix it up. Yeah, mix it up in a pot. Know what I mean?
But we're going for heaven now. We got to pick the best.
But Richard just descended from heaven.
Evil pants. We don't really know how evil they are. Maybe it's just a bit evil, like Hitler, or maybe it's a lot of evil, like Hitler's dog. So
Thought you were about
it's
to say Stalin.
he was only evil because he stalled things. He liked to stall.
That convinced me.
Yeah.
The food here is amazing because the food in Scotland is absolutely shite. And one of the things we do is the deep fried pizza. I don't know if you've seen this thing. Basically, what we do is we get a shitty supermarket pizza. We put cooked chips on it. We fold it in half and seal it. So you've got a sort of chip calzone going on. Then we batter it and deep fry it. And do you know what it's served with? Chips. There's not even a sprig of parsley on this thing. Like, this is a nation just dedicated to self-abuse. They're going to do a series of man versus food in Glasgow, but it was pretty obvious that food would have just fucking killed that guy.
You went high pitch for food.
To be honest, the shitty jokes were better.
There's a guest in the audience tonight. My friend Richard is here. Everybody say hello, Richard.
Hi, Richard.
Moshi moshi, Richard the Zoo.
Single. Richard, I'm going to try and find you a girlfriend tonight. All the single ladies make some noise.
Bam.
Sorry, Richard, I tried.
He's not as seductive as he thinks he is.
He looks down at his testicle.
This one, I guess? Because if we make fun of ourselves, that's usually what people are into.
Yeah, actually, that is a nice way of, being in the safe zone.
Yeah.
Rather. Actually reminds me of the ending of, the 8 Miles movie, Eminem chose that path as a way to win the rap battle.
That is kind of ingenious, I gotta say, yeah. Tell this audience something they don't know about me. Even though,
But fitness challenges might be more relatable by people, I don't know.
Even though I gotta say, the second guy, Lotto, definitely bodied Eminem, and that's for sure. This is a horror flick, but the black guy doesn't die in this movie. And
whoever that was.
You really think these N-words gonna feel the shit you say? I got a better chance joining the KKK.
Do they really say that in the movie?
Yes. Okay, so let's diss ourselves.
I'll tell you
But I'm more
about
convinced
myself.
about the fitness one
I
now.
know I'm tall because people tell me every day that I'm tall. I was in Aldi yesterday because comedy's going well. I was in Aldi doing the big shop. I had my German cheese, my German sausages, my German cereal,
Ooh.
and a jet ski. I mean, it's Aldi own brand, so it's called a Jot Scoop. But amazing shop. Like, the whole trolley comes to like £8. Best shop in the world. But I was queuing up, and this girl in front of me sees me, and she's like, "Oh, you're tall." Like I hadn't noticed. You know what I mean? Like I've been walking around all day being like, why is the ground so far away? And then she follows it up with, have you always been this tall? I've always been this tall? Yeah, I was born this tall. I had to be winched out of my mother's vagina. She thought she was giving birth to a linguini. Like, no, I started off baby size. That's how people work. But when you're tall, people just come up to you all the time. They'll say things like, are your parents tall? As if that's not how genetics works. They'll be like, you should meet my cousin Billy, he's tall, you'd have something to talk about. He would probably talk about how much of a prick you are. I get this one a lot as well, they're like, you play basketball. Like, Dad, play basketball. I don't know if you can tell from my accent, but I'm not from South Central Los Angeles. I'm from Scotland. The only sports we've got in Scotland are ones you can play with a pint in one hand, like a cigarette in the other, try to slide a rock across the And it's only tall people that get this. Like, you wouldn't go up to another kind of person. Like, you wouldn't go up to a fat person and be like, oh, you're fat. Have you always been fat?
Good point, actually.
You should meet my cousin Billy. He's fat as fuck. Darts.
He put the hand in the secret pocket of Fat Joe.
They're the weirdest part of the human body, all wrinkled up. Mine look like Gordon Ramsay's forehead.
Game Grumps were talking about that too, by the way.
They're constantly moving, constantly doing this weird slow dance, just gently adjusting, like gently rolling over each other, adjusting for heat or optimal sperm production or something. Like, have you ever sat and watched this? Like, not mine. Like, Richard, have you ever sat and watched your testicles?
Yeah, they just keep moving.
Yeah, this is a wise man who knows the pleasures of looking at your testicles. If you haven't seen this,
Not sure if it's a pleasure though.
After the show, have a look at your testicles. If you don't have testicles, don't worry. Just follow Richard. He's going to give a demonstration.
Yeah.
Okay, so we went for fat activists.
Nightclubs, perhaps?
I think so. Yeah, you.
Or, you know, considering the amount of... I mean, the audience is laughing about these kind of trashy jokes that involve a lot of, you know, testicles and shit, which I thought they wouldn't, you know?
The most tame
mean,
ones,
but-
kinda, yeah.
Yeah, and maybe the shit on holiday actually works, but maybe nightclubs is better for the purpose of seduction.
Let's try that. Let's see.
Yeah, we're in this nightclub. Well, I hate nightclubs. They're the worst places in the world. I'll tell you the worst thing about nightclubs is the toilets. Like, you go to the toilets in a nightclub, all the trousers now have got button flies on them. It's murder. Instead of just going zip and getting out of there, you got to stand at the urinal with other people's piss soaking into your shoes, doing this like spatial awareness puzzle, shoving metal discs through fabric while somebody's trying to sell you a lollipop over your shoulder. Because for some reason they think that a nightclub toilet is a good place for distribution.
Yeah.
And give you hygiene advice. They're like, wash your
Yep.
finger for the minger. You can't give me hygiene advice. You work distributing food in a nightclub toilet. You know nothing about hygiene. And like the DJs.
Why don't they laugh? You know, this is actually good, you know?
Yeah,
really cool.
they don't laugh about
Niggas
the
don't
good
know
ones.
anything about.
A DJ does. I've stood
Yeah.
and watched it. You know what a DJ does? Just gets other people's records
Yes,
that other
true.
people have made.
True.
Puts them on a record player and presses play. That's not a
Yep.
talent. That's not a talent. Imagine
Yep.
if I just wheeled out a television with a DVD player, dragged in Billy Connolly's greatest hits and pressed play. I mean, it would be a much better show, but that's not the point. Oh,
The wiener!
Oh,
What?
I think that's the nightclub owner. Yeah, nothing's harder than trying to make women come. Like, the female orgasm is the hardest thing to achieve in the world. Like, my ex-girlfriend...
But they
used to-
laugh at
used to
these
be
now.
afraid, like,
Yeah.
me coming
Come
out,
on,
I'm
nigga.
so quick. I'm precision engineered in Germany or something. I'm like the Google search engine. Like, yeah, there'd have been 2.5 teaspoons of semen in 0.0016 seconds. Like, my ex-girlfriend
Like
would
that,
be lying
Lando.
in bed and she'd be like, make me come, give me an orgasm. Like, I've got no idea why she sounds like a Scottish man. but she'll like make me come, and it was like the internet download bar. Like, it's gonna be 30 minutes, it's gonna be 10 minutes, it's gonna be 1 minute, it's gonna be 30 seconds, it's gonna be 5 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 seconds. It's gonna be 30 minutes.
They all know that from the Pirate Bay, I guess. So, probably supermarket.
What did we choose
sector?
before that?
Yeah, we used
Yeah, we
testicles.
chose testicles.
Yeah, going.
Check out.
I would say the same.
But at the same time, it's not really with 2 C's, so I'm not sure.
That is why they're gonna laugh about it. You gotta get into people's head that don't know shit about comedy, you know.
Yeah, because these
Yeah,
people.
it's not just me who's trouble with technology. I was in Walmart the other day, and I went to pay for my stuff, and so I gave the lassie my card, and she said the chip and pin thing, the thing that you tap, that's broken, so I have to sign, like print off a slip and sign the slip. So I was like, yeah, no problem. So she prints off the slip, I sign it, I give her the slip and the pen back. Then she's like, I need to check the signature against your card. So I gave her the card as well. But I hadn't signed the card because you never sign for stuff these days. So she said, I can't accept this card. You haven't signed it. So I was like, well, give me the card back and give me the pen. And then I signed the card and I said, can you accept it now? And she said, I suppose so. And I'm not joking, she held up the card and she held up the slip that I just signed and she checked that the signatures matched. Like, people are worried about robots taking their jobs. If I was her, I'd worry about a Jack Russell taking my job.
What the? I'm disappointed by this fucking crowd.
You all get home safe. Cheerio, bye.
Come on!
Curse, ladies and
We
gentlemen.
got a clap.
Oh, come on, I know he's a bit of a minger, but he did all right. Leo Curse, ladies and gentlemen. Well
Minga
done,
for the
Leo.
finger.
Come on, flamethrower to the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You did pretty well. Not the best ending, but not the worst either. So pretty good.
And yet,
Basically, room.
pretty good, but no one actually clapped at the end.
Well, more than for the first one.
But I mean, he says, you did pretty good. But at the end, it was like everyone was in total silence, which is probably the worst possible outcome for a comedy show. At least people could have clapped, you know, out of respect or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, 60%, yeah. So I guess we can get the full, well, we get to 90% if we choose like the other options, and then for 100 if we get like the best possible ending, I would say.
Can be. Let's give it a, let's see.
Probably. Wanna try again?
Yes, let's see the...
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for the third option, and then since we already saw some of them, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we can skip those parts.
yeah.
I'm disappointed that there's no Hitler jokes, you know?
Maybe for the
I mean, they
more
probably
evil
will have laughed.
or for the more evil puns, maybe.
Ah, well, maybe that. But, you know, I'm sure that if there was, you know, they would have actually laughed at that. But no one will take it because, oh, no, it can't be this, you know?
If there are some Germans in the crowd, they probably would throw some Frankfurters onto the stage, though. Who knows?
They will throw some worst.
Some barbecue.
He's hurting the goats, you know, out from this scenario.
The penultimate act is a BAFTA-winning comedian, Oscar nominee, and the new host of Saturday Night Live.
Is he?
And Miss Princess
What?
Merengue's favourite comic. I want you to give him a warm round of applause, beginning now. Come on, for Mr.
He's not even speaking into the microphone. Okay, well, okay, that was actually the best introduction, probably.
Oh, they're making out.
Hello,
Yes.
good evening.
That is what it was needed, just, you know, people to get warmed up at the beginning, like that.
And for some reason, like the Las Vegas one would be the most hype, I think, though, and they didn't really care about it.
Yeah, because it kind of didn't make any sense, you know. I mean, it's like trying to introduce a comedian like he was a wrestler, like that.
Or a boxer. Michael
Well,
Buffer.
Nigel.
Michael Buffer. That's the name. That's the one who makes all those exact entrances. You know. So we didn't go for a health scare. Yeah.
Yes, let's go for that.
Let's see what he got.
Hello, my name's Leo. I've got to tell you, I had a health scare the other day. I woke up with this like patch of red, angry skin on my hip, and like every day it was getting bigger and bigger and
That's what you said?
redder and rawer and angry. And I was like, what is this thing? Like, what is this thing? Like, do I have some sort of serious disease? And I googled it, and of course, you should never Google something.
Oh, yeah.
Like that. Then I got instant confirmation. It was like hip cancer and about 20 other things that I don't want to have, like herpes and stuff. And then I was lying in bed about 2 weeks ago, and I was having a wank, and I realised that's where my hand rubs. I don't have skin cancer, I just wanked and moved onto my hand.
The actual good one. You guys are disgusting.
Yeah, man. I can't believe this.
Evil, right?
Evil.
There you go.
Evil
My laptop
puns.
the other day, I turned it on and it ate 5 bags of chips and then sang a song about getting dumped.
He turned it on.
Adele. I'm thinking about entering America's Next Top Model. She's really fit. I used to have sex.
She's really
with
fit or
her
she's
in
really-
exchange for vegetables. She gave me herpes.
That was good.
Marvin Gaye used to keep a sheep in my vineyard. He'd heard it through the grapevine.
Oh god.
I went for a pedicure the other day. It didn't work. I'm still attracted to children.
That's the best one so far, you know why? They love.
You just throw shit puns. I love it.
Special guest in the audience tonight.
Okay, so wait. We had that one.
Come on, that was the best one so far.
She gave me herpes. Those are keepers. All right, so we didn't get fitness challenges.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go for that.
Facebook really annoys me though. Like my mates on Facebook, one of my mates does Tough Mudder. Do you have Tough Mudder here? It's like this sort of army obstacle course thing that they do at the weekends. And he does it. He just does it so he's got all the profile pictures. He's all covered in mud. He's all
He's like,
I had to crawl through mud. I had to crawl through mud under barbed wire. You're barbed wire. But it's not dangerous. If it was dangerous, they wouldn't let you do it. You fucking accountant. You're not in the army. You haven't been parachuted behind enemy lines in Syria to do this. You're doing it in Guildford in a school car park. My other friend on Facebook, I've got 2 friends on Facebook basically. My other friend, she's pregnant, so she's posted pictures of her baby bump. She's all like, check out my baby bump, I'm 12 weeks pregnant. But it's like, you're 12 weeks pregnant. That baby's the size of a grape. Like, you don't have a baby bump, you just always looked a bit pregnant. Like, nothing's changed because you're pissed on a stick. Like, what are your thighs pregnant as well?
I love the guy next to
on,
Richard
I don't
looking
know
at him
what's going on
touchingly.
with my chest.
Yes. He is the Pharisee of the audience.
Sex?
Yeah,
Go for that.
we gotta see
Sex
what.
the other night.
Yeah.
Sex the other night. It was about 4 months ago, but the important thing is I had sex. Like, I met up with this lassie, and by the way, I'm Scottish, so when I say lassie, I don't mean a crime-fighting dog.
I thought about that
This
actually.
is a genuine woman. I'm from rural Scotland. I don't do any animal. It is just sheep. Maybe one day I'd like to have a go on a koala bear, but anyway, I met up with this lassie, and she was smart, she was funny, she was beautiful. I was like, this girl's amazing. And then we went for some drinks, and then she says to me, should we go back to yours? And I was like, fucking brilliant, this is on. Then I wished I'd said it a little bit quieter. Like, it was totally on. You know when it's on, you pull out all the stops. I was pulling out all the stops. I even paid for an Uber back to mine. Like, you gotta pay for an Uber back in that situation. You cannot take a girl home on 3 night buses. Like, nothing dries up a vagina faster than 3 night buses home. Those night buses have got fans at knee height just blowing Saharan air up towards the vaginal area, just gumming it shut.
And they laugh at this. What is this different from any other thing I said before?
Anyway, we've got, and I'm still pulling out the stops. I've got Luther Vandross in the stereo, making it nice and sexy. So I've lit a scented candle with a curtain billowing over it, because nothing turns a girl on more than the ring of a fragrant house fire. Like when she's in the bathroom, I've changed the duvet cover so it doesn't stick to your face. You know, I'm making an effort here. Like, we're getting down to it. I'm trying to do my best. I'm trying to maintain a boner. I'm sweating her mouth too much. And I thought, I'm going to try talking dirty. Turns out you can't talk dirty in this accent. It just sounds like somebody trying to buy a sausage roll. Then she started talking dirty back to me. She was all like, oh, harder, deeper, faster. I was like, harder, deeper, faster. That's the last thing I want to hear when I'm shagging. Like, faster, faster. I'm 40 years old. I'm going as fast as I can. I feel like I'm going to have a stroke here. I want to tap out, bring Richard in, let him help finish the job. She's like, harder, harder, as if I've made a conscious decision to only let 60% of the blood into my boner. I've had 8 pints of beer. How hard do you think I can make this thing? She's like, deeper, deeper, as if I'm stopping an inch off. I'm not holding back. That's the full length of my dick you're getting there. I'm absolutely certain I could not jam that thing in any further. Do you know what I mean? Like basically what she's telling me is I've got a tiny, insignificant, manky dick. And I don't know what I'm doing with it. Like, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear more reassuring stuff. I want to hear stuff like, not so deep. Not so hard. Oh, you're pulverising my tonsils, your massive love truncheon. I don't say the same sort of stuff back to women. I'm not there pumping away going like, be 5 years younger. Could you lose a few pounds?
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, nothing's harder than trying to make women come. Like the female
Oh, that's why he says that
Yeah,
afterwards.
thing to achieve in the world.
Okay. So I guess that was the right one then.
Apparently, yeah. So this one's obviously going to be the worst. You know?
Yeah, because Morse it pants like Morse.
Because it worked quite well the last time.
Let's see.
Yeah, I love watching football. I walked past this pub that was showing the World Cup final, and it had a sign outside saying 22 men, 1 cup. I thought that's also like watching women's weightlifting in the Olympics, because I love to see a good clean snatch. I love to see a good clean snatch and jerk. Am I right, guys? Alright, party time. I saw the German Chancellor the other day. She had a triangular pubic wig. It was an angular merkin. I saw the Israeli Prime Minister. He said, Leo, you can't email me. I'm not in Hotmail. I was like, Ben, do you mean not in Yahoo? Man, if you like jokes about the Middle East, oh man, you ain't seen nothing yet. Just Kuwait. Yeah, man. You know, everybody's scared of spiders, but in arachnophobia. I went to the Middle East recently to get a suntan, but I came out of the hotel, I was like, rain. I thought it was going to be super, but the weather was shite. I had Dubai and umbrella. I've got nothing against Islamic fundamentalists, I just don't like it when they Ramadan my throat. I'm going to go and goodbye.
These niggas don't know what humor is.
Yep.
You know what humor is. They don't know nothing about it.
I had to buy an umbrella.
Shit. Do not worry, we will not be asking him back again. We will not be paying him. And if anybody wants to give him a slap, he will be in the car park in 5 minutes. Leo Curse.
Sure thing, you guys don't know
Honestly,
shite
I'm
about
really
comedy.
sorry.
Yeah, man. Like these people, what? And also, it's kind of contradicting because sometimes they laugh about things that then they don't laugh about, you know?
The worst
Yeah.
ending, so yeah, well done.
Yeah, those jokes really weren't very funny.
At least the black guy feels good.
Well, it weren't very funny for who, you know? Because for us,
We were laughing at the shitty decisions more than at the right ones, which is saying something.
yes. Yes, to be honest, I'm not sure. I guess this maybe explains, you know, that perhaps for comedians it is not that easy. They have to adapt the jokes to the type of audience that they have, because otherwise, it's like basically, I mean, every joke seems to be alright. Like for example, Drawn Together, you know, he will outrage many people, but at the same time, it is the best show ever made.
No.
You know? Well, others, like for you, yes.
Absolutely fucking hate it. But on the other hand, though, I like Perfect Hair Forever. I like the Rick and Morty parody, which is also from Adult Swim. And obviously also, my kind of comedy is Beavis and Butthead, obviously, and currently King of the Hill. Oh, it's that dang old boom, how I tell you what.
Yeah, I don't know, but these honkies laugh at the shit stuff that I don't know. It wasn't even funny.
Well,
But then when he said funny things,
the thing is, it's also like with the tips that Richard gives for all the girls that are here, basically, the girls that he is giving tips about are the type of girls no one reaches out for because they I don't work. What? It's like, actually I want to go for a one night stand, but usually I'm not like this. And, like, what, honky? What the fuck are you even talking about? And I think it's also the same with the comedy right here. It was basically comedy for folks that it's not for the YouTube audience, usually for the regular ones. And if you actually watch out, by the way,
yeah, true.
I think we all know or some of us at least, we all know the label Def Jam, the hip hop label. Back in the day, they had Def Comedy Jam, which was like a stand-up show with all black stand-up comedians. I recommend every one of you look that up on YouTube. The stand-ups they had they are so damn good. Like there are people you haven't even seen before because they are still pretty underground. But I think it was also the first stand-up from Dave Chappelle, or one of the first stand-ups when he wasn't as well known as he is nowadays. And if you want some really good comedy stand-up, then watch Def Comedy Jam. There are some bits and pieces on YouTube. That's definitely the kind of humor that I think everyone can kind of relate to, because they also make fun of themselves a little bit. Was definitely way better than the thing that Richard and his folks right here think is comedy, though.
Yeah. But one thing about this also is not really that that these people, because they kind of contradicted themselves at some point, like they were laughing about some dirty jokes, but then in other situations they will totally be serious about it, like, oh, how dare you be so,
I think
so. Yeah,
I think what he wants to go for is that you don't want to specify on one type of joke. You want to spice it up. Like you throw in some dirty jokes, then some relatable all day stuff, then some naughty stuff. Stuff like that. So you don't go for the same type of joke every time. But he did that with the shit puns, obviously.
Yes. Actually, by losing, we won. Let's just say that.
As long as you don't lose, you win. Yes.
Yes. No. Not exactly. As long as there's a Hitler joke, there's a win.
There was not enough offensive jokes, that's for sure. And by the way, we almost are through the entire Super Seducer 2 game. If you look at this, we only have 4 more chapters to go for, which is kind of a shame. We have girl looking for a serious relationship with the black porn actress right here. Do we got a bigger picture? Nope, not really.
Wait a second. Let's read the description to see who will have to be.
Let's see. You do that.
It's time to settle down and find the one. Find the chosen one. Can you make the right moves and not pray it by choosing the wrong person? Go find a good man. So we're going to be her.
More than a woman. Well, yeah, kind of similar to the one night stand one. I hope we get the guy that sells cocaine again.
Well, I guess now that I think about it, all the people that... But yeah, that guy actually seemed to be like the guy in the preview, if you check it, he seems to be like the one that is there.
Is he
there? No. In the preview of the other.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, yeah. But do you know that, the flag this game got and so on? And I guess because they didn't get to experience the female parts of the game. Set for later on.
You mean the vaginal area?
Mm-hmm.
When they blow it up like in a bus. So I guess it was actually Scottish Kitami that I did in Bibley Black and not Irish Kitami. Now that I think about it. Because he kind of sounded like it a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Now that I think about it, if we could just go back in time, there should have been a character that had this type of outrageous Japanese accent all the time, maybe it's a Japanese Kitami.
Yeah, now
Yes.
if I go back and make like Bibley Black the infection in our playthrough, or for the White Room ending for Bibley Black, I'm definitely making sure that I don't invite you for that, because I know that this is gonna be go down the
Yeah.
shitter.
You know what's coming? It has to be one with German accent and another one with a sort of outrageous Hardogaito type of Japanese accent.
It would be totally fucking that's for sure.
Hard gay. You know, that is humor, you know, hard gay. Who would come up with something like that? But someone did, and it was fun, you know, instead of this type of stuff.
He should have come out with in full Hardogay dress and then Hardogay this, yo fool!
You must, you know.
But yeah, we only have like 4 more chapters. The serious relationship, girl and group of guys. You know, it's just, as I said, you know, it sounds more and more like Brazzers. Dating app, which sadly doesn't feature Mahmoud, it seems. Let's just go for a picture of Richard. And sushi restaurant, the bonus Chinese level, which is going to be probably the most interesting one, even though she doesn't look Asian. But, you know, I rest my case, we're going to see when we go to this.
And isn't sushi a Japanese thing?
Yes, it is.
In China, they eat sushi as well. Or was it
Well,
tradition for sushi?
Oh, the tradition for sushi comes from Japan, but obviously they eat it across the globe. Across the pizza plate if you are a flat earthers, though.
Did Hitler as well eat sushi?
Did you? I'm not just gonna no-sell that.
Because he
Did
was
you
allied from the
hear
you know? Maybe
about
they sent him.
the tweet that the official Flat Earth account sent out once? By the way,
I didn't know that they have an official account. I'm subscribing right now.
watch out,
I
Leo.
guess.
This is how you do stand-up. So I'm not even joking. By the way, there was a legit one. I think it was like one. I'm gonna make it in its accent. Like 1 year ago, there was this tweet from some official Flat Earth thing, and they tweeted out, what was it? Flat Earth activists gather, or no, we have Flat Earth. We have members that believe in Flat Earth all across the globe.
I clap for them.
Across the globe. When you believe in Flat Earth.
Top 10, you know, tweet betrayals, I guess.
It's the same with the Christian youth Twitter, you know, that was like, if Jesus would be alive nowadays, what would his favorite weapon be? Obviously a nail gun. Even though obviously that was trolling in the comment section, and the Flat Earthers just trolled themselves unknowingly.
But wait a minute, you mean the Jesus thing was asked in an official, you know, church channel? It wasn't a comedy thing?
I don't know the exact Twitter handle, but it's like, it's some, I don't even know it's right wing, but I guess it's like right wing Christian association,
I get it now.
something
But,
like that.
Like, because I don't know. Imagining Jesus portraying a gun itself, you know, it just makes no sense, you know, compared to if they read the Bible, you know, they will know.
I mean, you know, gun restrictions just got more lenient. So what would his favorite weapon have been?
The other chick will be his favorite weapon, but they don't like that, so a nail gun.
His favorite weapon is what is the word? His beliefs. So weak sauce. So everyone, thanks for joining for this little comedy interlude on Super Seducer 2, where we learned that some people just don't have a sense of comedy. And of course, next time, you know, we go back to full-on seducing. The only thing I'm a little bit scared of, because I don't see Richard in any of the thumbnails, is that we might not get enough Richard for our buck. So it would be a little bit sucky. But
well, he managed to appear in every single episode, regardless of if he was the main character or not. So I think he will be in a way or another.
Well, in
Maybe,
Mahmoud
you know,
he appeared at the beginning, but Mahmoud doesn't need a counterpart, obviously. But
Yeah,
interracial dating, he was just in the beginning, and in the back, just sleeping soundly. And yeah, not one night stand, he was in the end. But it was just too little Richard. I need more Richard in my life, you know?
I'm kind of sure that he was just going to be the right guy, you know, in this chapter, and there's no other way Because
They did that for the one night stand for the IKEA episode. Even though I want to go back to that once, by the way, and see what happens if we say no to Richard, if he gets offended. Obviously, I'm the right decision. What is wrong with you?
I'll be interested to see.
So I don't think they are gonna go for the same curveball. Actually, by the way, isn't that Leo? Because look at his shirt here in the comedy interlude, and look at the shirt on the guy here. It is Leo, isn't it?
Yeah, it might be.
I think it's the guy from the comedy interlude. Yeah. So
Also, the guy looks like number 2 from Star Galactica. I have to say it, but
well, I wouldn't know that.
you will never understand it. But
I only
maybe
understand
someone
mask
does.
on. And of course, I was born with the mask, molded by it. I didn't even know how to seduce a woman until I put on Richard's picture in my Tinder profile. And by the way, interesting thing, in Super Seducer 3, which has been, obviously there's also a Steam page for it, so that has been confirmed by Richard Lehex Ruin Ramirez.
By the Illuminati?
Yes, lizard people. Thanks for throwing that curveball. It's about... I think the main goal is about when you are getting women in the bed, basically. So
New York City!
Goes one step further, and he said there are gonna be some all-time favorites coming back, including Mahmoud. So in Super Seducer 3, it's gonna be interesting to see which part Mahmoud is gonna be playing. Felso is gonna look at the building and go like, "Ooh, a building."
He deserves his own spin-off. Let's be honest.
Super Mahmoud. I would be down, definitely. Because Leo reoccurs and what? Oh, what would be the ultimate curveball if in dating app, for instance, like a girl catfishes with another picture and then there's Mahmoud showing up. Get a taste of your own medicine.
It could be something like that. And see it happening.
Well, obviously. But yeah. Again, thanks everyone for joining for this little comedy interlude to Super Seducer 2. Next time, of course, we're gonna get some more seducing going in for the women's side of things again.
Going in and going out. And going in again.
Yes. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. We're gonna strive and try to get in. Of course, thanks again for the Zigster for joining.
Of Lecoq.
Sure. And we're gonna see you in the next smothering hot, female-approved episode of Super Whaminer. Dos.
That's why.
See you on the
Super
flip side.
Hitler.
God damn it. See you on the flip side.